gang, thanks for dropping by and welcome to yet another one of my ball end classical guitar strings reviews. This is part of the a series that I'm doing on ball end classical guitar strings for those of you who don't like tying those little knots on the back end. And today we're actually looking at the D'Addario Folk Nylon EJ34. There we go, 80/20 bronze with black nylon trebles, and as it says on top there, classical ball end. Okay, folk nylon, traditional nylon tone, precision acoustic alloys are wound on a multi-filament cores and combined with high quality nylon for a warm, mellow and balanced tone. It says here, each string features ball ends for easy fit onto a variety of classical or even steel string acoustic instruments. Well, I've got them fitted today on my Taylor Academy 12EN, which is actually a nylon strung guitar, and as you can see, there they go, the ball end on the back end. Now there's a couple of advantages of using ball end strings. Obviously the first is you don't need to tie all those strange little knots along the top here. You can fit them in 2 minutes. And another not quite so obvious one, if I can just get that in focus there, let's get it up there, is the attack angle off the bridge, as you can see there, is a little bit tighter than what you normally get with your tie-on ones, because when you do put a little tie on there, you do lift the string up a little bit there, so it does give you a slightly lower attack angle, which according to the experts, if you've got a tighter attack angle, you should get a better tone and slightly more volume. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, to be honest with you, but there you go. So here we go, 80/20 bronze, D'Addario EJ34s, 80/20 bronze and black nylon strings. What do they sound like? Let's have a little listen. Just individual strings firstly. They do have a beautiful warm tone, warm mellow tone. I like the warm mellow tone. I was a little bit first impressions on them, I'm not quite sure I like the gold and black look on my Taylor Academy. This is normally fitted with the silver plated wound with carbon strings, to be honest with you. They're a little bit brighter, and I think I prefer the silver and clear look, although I know a lot of flamenco players really like that gold look with the black nylons, and it seems to go well with the flamenco guitars, which are normally the same colour. Here's a couple of open chords for you, so you can hear with the pick as well. Very nicely balanced across the basses and the trebles. Still stretching in slightly. They do stretch in quicker than your stand or tie on ones, because obviously when you're stretching these, you've got a ball on the end there, you're not stretching the knot as well, so they do tend to tune in a bit quicker and stay in tune a bit longer. They're nicely balanced, they have a nice feel to them, very gentle to play. Trebles are very mellow, very mellow. And for me, they lack a little bit of sustain. But apart from that, I can't really say anything bad about them. Nice strings. They feel very nice to play. Not a lot of tension in them. So they're nice for folk I think, and for fingerstyle. I'm not sure they're really suited to classical. I don't know. Let you make your mind up. But they are nicely balanced. Gauges, overall tension, total set tension is actually 84.90 pounds, total set tension, and the gauges are 28 on the high E, 32, 40, 31, 37, and 45 on the bottom E there. A little bit thicker than I'm used to, I have to be honest, but apart from that, they've got a lovely feel. Pros and cons. Obviously very quick to fit. You can fit them in 5 minutes, and if you break one when you're in the middle of a gig, you just pull another one straight through there, and they're much quicker to restring. They're very easy to fret, so the tension's quite nice. I suffer a lot with arthritis, so I'm always looking for a nice tension, and these certainly have it. I'm still trying to get used to the nylon sound of the trebles. I'm used to carbon strings, as I said, on this, which are much brighter and have a longer sustain. So I think if you're used to nylon strings and you like that, you would probably like these. I'm going to be trying they also do an EJ34, I think it is, which is the silver wound with black nylons, and there's an EJ32s, and I'm going to be trying as well the silver wound and clear nylons on this. And I'm also looking, as I said, doing a complete series of ball end classical guitar strings, so I will be looking at some. I think Dean Markley do some, Fender do some, so I'm going to be looking at them in the future as well. So my first impressions with them, very reasonably priced, sometimes quite difficult to find in your local music shop, so I'll leave you a link in the description where I get them. Best place to get them is actually on Amazon. You can get them fairly easily on there, and they're not that expensive, about $12, $10 or $12. So pretty good. Do I like them? Will I be keeping them on here? I don't think so. I'm used to a bit brighter sound on this. This is a loop spruce top on a Sapelli back and sides, and I've got to be honest, the carbon strings on this particular guitar do ring out much better than these ball ends nylon strings. I think on this is a hybrid obviously, on maybe a pure classical guitar they might sound different. I don't know, I need to try them, get hold of that. Listen, if you've got any questions, leave me a comment below. If you've tried them yourself and you like them, let me know, or if you don't like them, also let me know. And if you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because I should be doing, as I said, a full series of ball end classical strings on here, and there's some things coming up as well with my parlour guitar, with some string reviews on that as well. So if you've enjoyed this, please don't forget, hit that little subscribe button, which is down there in the corner. Give me a thumbs up, share it with all your nylon string buddies, and if you've enjoyed this video, you might like the one that's coming up right there, right now. See you next week. Thanks for coming by.